How's it going, everyone?
Welcome back. So this property, we did a split on, not this hive that's in the camera, but one over there, and it was April 18th. It is now May 31st, May 31st, and we haven't been into it, so we will check it. We usually don't let them go quite this long without checking, but we've had a bunch of rain, and they were doing some landscaping out here as well. So, but we will check it, make sure they're queen dried. If they're not, they're probably a laying worker, so that's not going to be good, but hopefully they're queen dried. We're in Oklahoma City, Nichols Hills residence, or addition. Ford Austin residence. So just making sure that the queen is there, they got some food, they probably need some room. So we have a queen. She's laying brood. I see eggs down there. Now let's try to find her, see what she looks like. So this is drone comb. That's why they're not using that. They're not quite big enough to be doing drones. So they're only laying worker brood right now. They will get another box. We'll probably just transfer them out. But there she is. Let's see here. She's gonna hang out right here on this corner. She's going back and forth. Need to get a bottom for that one. We'll mark her. So there she is. Pretty golden. It's easy to spot. Mark her orange. And so for those that don't know how to mark, we just use a pen. These are Sharpie markers, paint pens. Color that little thorax right there. Give her that orange dot. When we see them, as long as I have my pen on me, if we see them, we're gonna mark them this year. I'm trying to get into more of a habit of marking them. And then we give her a blow. And then you pick her back up by the wings, and we just stick her right back on this frame, just like this. Let her walk, and there she is. So she is good. We're coming into our nectar flow, so I'm not worried about food. But nice, she does have a good pattern. There's a couple of drones hanging out. Nice white larvae, there's pollen. And a little bit of food. But they definitely could use some, but they're not too big. They got food. So they're looking good. They're going to build up, and then we'll get them in another 7-frame hive like that pretty quick and get them built up. I have food on here. See how much food this one has on, and if we can, we'll borrow a food frame and give it to them. So that one is good. That one's queen dried. Let's turn you over here to these two. So that split we checked, it came out of that one over there. We'll see how they are doing here. We haven't split this one yet. Doesn't look like there's much of a flow here. Yeah, I got food coming in, but they haven't built anymore. So this top box I haven't really built up yet. Wondering if maybe they swarmed. Let's check. A little bit, but they're not building. See what's going on with them. Make sure they're queened right. Yeah, they're queened right. Nice brood. Great larvae. It's the eggs. So capped brood right here. Newer brood, older brood. For those that haven't seen it, you can tell pretty good on this one right here. So the different shades. So this is a little bit older. The darker one over here is an older brood. And they got the larvae in there that's looking nice. Again, she's doing well. Get them built up with the oncoming flow. I want these hives to be in at least 7/7. Try to find this queen, see if she, I believe that she was marked. We will see. I have to go back in and check, so not for sure if they swarmed or not. I kind of want to think they did. Just simply, I figured they would be bigger by now. But they are laying up really nice. Pleased with the laying pattern. So there's a lot of bee trees in this area. It's an area we get called to quite often for swarms. We got a lot of old trees here. Really nice area for bees to live in. As far as the trees go and stuff, but stuck that down there on this. I don't see any swarm cells or nothing like that, nothing chewed out. Laying pattern's good, not too worried about it, so they'll get going. Bees will only build what they need. Now this one over here, I know for sure it swarmed. So we will check. It swarmed. It was a big hive. It had a bunch of bees, so we made the split off of that one in. We didn't capture the swarm. It left before we got here. But we made a split for this one off of that one over there. So, and This hive is using an entrance in the back right here. There's a little hole, a little knot. And so they're not flying out of that one. They're flying right here. It's funny how they will choose entrances, but there's a little knot back here. And this is where they're coming and going. When I pulled up, I didn't really see much activity in this one, and I was like, uh-oh. That didn't look too good, but what's going on is they're using this entrance down here. So it doesn't look like they've done much anything up here. Nope, nothing really up there, so let's see here. So this area should start getting a flow going. This is where just down the road is where I learned beekeeping. This is where my grandparents lived. So hopefully they have a queen as well. Nothing on that frame. It's not looking good. Nothing on this one. Oh, there's brood. And eggs. Excellent. So we're queen dried in all three. So we can find this queen. She hasn't spread out very much. Healthy looking larvae, so that's good. Lots of pollen. They're doing good. She got some eggs all down here, so I wonder if she went up top. One more looky-loo for the queen down here. There she is. So again, we're going to mark her too. Get her back on there. There we go. So now she has a nice little orange dot on her as well. So let them build now. As of right now, there's not really much of any flow going on here in this area. They have a little bit of food and enough to occupy, and they're probably bringing in enough. But we'll monitor them now. Hopefully the flow kicks in pretty quick and get them going. All right, so May 31st, end of May. That's what the highs are looking like out here in the Nickel Sills area. All right, well, y'all be keeping it real out there, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.